Okay, so it wasn't any news because Screen Rant sucks.
Thank you, Endgame.
Yeah, thank you, Endgame. And we just didn't feel like doing an episode, so instead we're gonna have this little thing. And thankfully, we contacted the #1 celebrity. Here he comes. He's coming. Shouldn't he? Oh, it's Owen Wilson. Hey.
Wow.
Wow. So yeah, very thankful to have Owen Wilson here with us.
Oh, you mean?
Wow.
That's better.
That's good. It's good to be here.
I hope so.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Wow, we have
you
Owen
can
Wilson
see
here.
that because of my luscious hair.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so Mr. Owen Wilson. We're going to play a game with you.
Ah, game.
It's called Where You In That.
I was in a lot of things. I've been in a lot of things in my career ever since. I thought of dodgeballs, but I think I was thinking of Vince Vaughn.
You were.
Ever since Night at the Museum 3: Secret of the Tomb, I just been going so fast. So fast, you know.
You've been in at least 5 Cars movies.
At least 5. And I dreamt a 6th. I'm going to say that again so I can make sure the joke got in there above the cough. But I dreamt 6. But I dreamt a 6th Cars movie. That's the joke.
Will it happen though?
Maybe.
One day. So
It's hard to sound excited as Owen Wilson.
True.
He's always whispery.
So
I mean, I'm always whispery.
what's going to happen is I'm going to mention a movie which may or may not have you in it, and I'm going to give you the synopsis. You're molting.
I'm shedding.
Good.
Summer is here, friends.
That's when you know great change is coming. When Owen Wilson sheds.
Owen Wilson.
What if I, what am I going to be in?
A
What do
lot
I
of
have coming
stuff.
up?
Car 6.
Car 6.
Car 6.
Coming at you, to summer 2025.
September.
What?
You know, in this in this post 9/11 world, you know,
It's a crossover with planes.
Those planes just went so fast into those twin towers. You know, we thought it was finally. It's been long enough. We can finally make a movie, a Pixar animated movie about 9/11, starring the cast of Cars.
And planes.
Starring
planes.
that guy from Twilight.
Oh yeah, that's a movie. That's a
He's in
reference.
one of the buildings. Plot twist.
There's hair in my face.
Okay. So the first movie is called The Big Year.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's the synopsis of that movie?
So
I have forgotten everything since maybe 2000 because of my
he got Frankie Muniz.
severe cocaine addiction.
It's true.
I took one
Well
line,
documented.
I took one line and I was just like, wow.
Oh, and Andrew and Alex are
I'm
here,
so fast.
and they're gonna help Owen Wilson with his cocaine problems. Not the fact that he's doing cocaine, but like the memory side of that.
I do remember Wedding Crashers. That's an unforgettable experience.
That's true.
It's
For most people.
for most people, yeah.
Okay, 3 men find that they have come to a turning point. Stu faces a late life crisis. Kenny is in the grip of a midlife crisis, and Brad is wallowing in a no-life crisis. Determined to kickstart their stagnant lives, Stu, Kenny, and Brad decide to enter a prestigious contest. During the course of 1 calendar year, the three friendly rivals crisscross North America in a quest to count more species of birds than anyone else.
You know, I didn't notice it before, but I think this statue's chest is backwards.
Probably.
Because, like, here
What's the
are
floor?
its pecs, but... so, like, this should be its
Look,
back.
It just has a really strong back.
And, oh.
He didn't skip back day.
And, like, his PP is concave.
We all have that problem, am I right, fellas?
That's
Up top.
That's what cocaine does for you.
Alright.
So, is this going to be a yay or a nay? Or is it Owen Wilson, ka-chow or wow? Ka-chow meaning yes, wow meaning no.
That's how I use that in everyday life, obviously.
So,
I'm gonna go with the ka-chow, I think.
okay. I forgot what I said. Is that a yes or no?
That's a yes.
Okay.
What about you, Alan? Is that a ka-chow or a wow?
Is it ka-chow or a wow?
A ka-chow.
I can't say.
I almost got him, dang nabbit. I'm a family man, I never swear.
It's true.
Mhm.
Except wedding crashers.
Except for wedding crashers.
Never forget.
Never forgive.
It was almost as bad as a 9/11.
It's true.
There were so many swear words in 9/11.
So are you going to ka-chow or wow on this one?
Everyone was like, no, I'm not gonna go down that road. Alright, can I get a drum roll, please? I'm gonna go with a ka-chow.
Okay, you're right.
Woo! That's one for me.
The cast of Big Year is Jack Black, Steve Martin, and Owen Wilson.
Okay,
I know,
but
I
which one
remember
is
that.
Owen Wilson? The midlife crisis or the no life crisis?
He's the
Oh, yeah.
midlife. Jack
He's the
Black is the
midlife.
no-life.
When you were
that makes sense.
when you were explaining that, it sounded like a South Park movie.
It might as well be. Okay, now this one's really hard.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not even
It's
gonna.
sausage party.
I'm not even gonna say the title
I
for this one.
legitimately don't know if I was in that. I could have been, I could have not been. I don't know how close a relationship I have with Seth Rogen.
Not a very good one, I would assume. Okay.
Seth Rogen prefers weed.
Okay, blank and blank have had their share of adventures together, but nothing like what they experienced when they head overseas for the first ever World Grand Prix. While blank has his eye on the road championship, blank takes a detour to international espionage when he meets British master spy Flynn McMissile and stunning spy in training Holly Shiftwell. So, ka-chow or wow?
Alright.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the ka-chow on this one.
Okay. Ka-chow or wow?
I looked at your phone, so I
Nah,
don't know.
cheating. Disqualified.
Right. What? So,
Ka-chow or wow?
can I get the first 3 letters of this movie?
No.
That's
okay.
cheating.
I'm gonna have to go with a. It doesn't sound like something I'd be in, so I'm gonna go with a wow.
That's wrong. This is Cars 2.
Crap!
Though, to be fair, I will give you a pass on this one, because technically you weren't in this for majority.
That's true.
And the times I was very high.
True. As you would be expected to. Okay. I'm gonna go on to the next one.
I'm on Wilson.
Yes, you are. Still can't wait for Cars 6.
Me neither. I'm on the edge of my
2025?
seat.
It's coming. After 12 years of bliss, blank breaks a promise to his wife and raids the farms of their human neighbors. Giving in to his animal instinct endangers not only his marriage but also the lives of his family and their animal friends. When the farmers foist blank in company deep underground, he has to resort to his natural craftiness to rise above the opposition. Is this a ka-chow or a wow?
I'm gonna go with a wow on this one.
Okay. Ka-chow or wow?
Ka-chow.
Okay.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I zoned out halfway through the synopsis.
Okay.
You
fair
were just
enough.
talking so fast,
I
and
was-
I was like, I'm so high
Too much cocaine.
on cocaine. Does anyone have a line to that, by the way?
I'm afraid not.
Alright.
This guy's pecs might.
Might be in there.
Oh yeah. Here, little bit of a line.
Mhm.
You gotta.
This is improv.
This is what improv means. It's not even. Knowing the old Owen Wilson method of having credit cards, but getting a pocket knife.
Giving a pocket knife credit card.
So, ka-chow or wow?
I'm gonna go with a good child on this one. Was I
It's
in-
a yes. It's fantastic, Mr. Fox.
He's in that movie?
Yes, he voices a coach.
That was
Oh my
completely. I did not know that at all. I've
See,
never
I was like,
seen-
it sounded like Fantastic Mr. Fox, but I didn't realize he
You
was
wouldn't
in it.
expect Owen Wilson to be in a Wes Anderson movie,
I've
but he's
never
been in
seen-
2.
Never
What?
seen Fantastic. What was the other one I was in? Or was that on your list also?
The Royal Tenenbaums.
I wrote that, I think.
You did.
I was told that earlier.
Because, as you have said, you are more of a writer than an actor, even though you've acted in more things you've written.
I've always said that my whole life.
Mm.
You know, if I what was my first movie?
The thing.
Royal
Tenenbaums.
And
Imagine he was in The Thing, actually.
if I wasn't, if
He
my,
was the thing.
my first movie, if it didn't do good, I was gonna go to the military.
Oh yeah, Bottle Rocket.
Bottle Rocket. That's
Okay,
it.
next one. Armed with the latest in military and spy technology, the team of elite soldiers known as Blank travel around the globe to wherever their services are needed. And their latest assignment, Blank, Blank, and Blank, and the rest of the Blank team take on Blank, a corrupt arms dealer, and fight the growing threat of the mysterious Blank organization. Ka-chow or wow?
Alright, Andy.
I'm gonna give this one a wow again,
Okay.
I think.
Ka-chow.
I'm gonna go with wow.
Okay.
Alright. So you said blank a whole lot of times.
Mm,
And that's basically my whole mental capacity
that's true.
is blank.
You're like a goldfish in that
I
regard.
am
Why
like
do you-
Owen Goldfish was my nickname in college.
Why would they make
Not
the
you.
arms turn but make the legs glued and not turn?
Because design.
So you can't make him into sex poses.
Ah,
I'm not doing a sex
I've done that.
pose. I'm just,
He's done a sex pose
it's
before.
true. It didn't even work right.
it's fine.
Alright,
I just want to cross his legs, dude.
I'm gonna go with a wow on that one.
Okay, you're all right because it was G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra.
Ah.
Yeah. It did not have Owen Wilson in it,
I
but it
wasn't in
did
it.
have Brendan Fraser,
Who was what? My boy Brendan Fraser?
Who is
your longtime companion.
Yeah. I seen him in Doom Patrol, and he's like, "Here's my butt. I'm the fox, and then I'm a robot," and he's so good in that.
He is really
He
good.
learns how to walk real fast.
Mm.
Owen Wilson is
Okay.
known for saying 3 things. He says wow, and I said wow, and I say ka-chow, and I say
Ka-wow.
going real fast.
Okay.
I don't know why I say going real fast. I don't know if I ever actually have said going real fast.
Most likely not.
But that's part of me. It's my character, my real personal character.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna have to say ka-chow and continue. Konnichiwa.
Okay. Thank you. Just paroled Army Ranger Cameron Poe is headed back to his wife, but must fly home aboard a prison transport flight dubbed Jailbird with some of the worst criminals living. Along with Diamond Dog, Baby O, genius serial killer Cyrus the Virus Grissom unleashes a violent escape plot in mid-flight, secretly working with U.S. Marshal Vince Larkin. Poe tries to foil Grissom's plan.
I'm gonna go with
Chow
a
or
wow.
A wow?
Yeah.
Chow or wow?
wow?
At least 30% of those names were sex positions.
Yes.
That is true.
And I'm gonna have to say that I'm glad it's the second time I've brought up sex positions as Owen Wilson ka-chow. And I'm gonna have to go with a ka-chow on this one because that seems like something that I would be in.
Unfortunately, that's a no. This is everyone's favorite movie, Con Air.
Yeah, I was like, is this Con Air?
It's Con
I
Air.
haven't seen Con Air.
Most people haven't, but, you know,
Do you want to hear mine, Owen Wilson's impression of Nicolas Cage?
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Nick Cage! Whoa! I was Ghost Rider!
That's pretty good.
It's
gotta
not.
say.
It's just not bad.
But it's not good.
There was
okay.
a sketch on SNL which stands for Saturday Night Live.
Stands for sex positions.
Sex positions.
It's nightlife.
Nightly. Let's go. And there's a sketch on it where Andy Samberg, who I don't know personally.
No one does.
Nobody knows except for the rest of the Lonely Island. And even then, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very secretive man.
and the real Nicolas Cage, they play clones of each other or something, and they do a weather announcement or something.
Hmm.
I watched that maybe 3 days ago, and I don't remember what it actually was.
Sounds great. Okay. High-strung workaholic, blank, and laid-back ladies man, blank, are detectives who patrol the crime-ridden streets of Bay City, California. When the murdered body of a drug dealer is found on a local beach, blank and blank follow the clues to repeat offender blank, But time and again, the mismatched cops fail to apprehend the shifty Feldman, while under their noses he goes about planning his biggest trafficking operation yet.
I'm gonna go with Ka-chow on this one.
Okay?
I'm also gonna go with Ka-chow.
This is a tough one.
Thinking on it now, I cannot recall any of the words you just said. My brain is so addled with the cocaine that I just snorted right here.
That does have a lot to do with this movie.
I
so
hate
you're
to
on
tell
track.
you guys, you're gonna get demonetized. I'm sorry about
We
that.
never got
Again.
monetized. That's how we got past that.
Ah, so we can say anything on here.
Mhm.
You shut your whore mouth. And
Within reason, yes.
guess what? I'm gonna go with a hard wow on this one.
Unfortunately, you were in this. It is everyone's favorite remake of a 70s movie, Starsky, or TV show, Starsky and Hutch.
Is that a dog movie?
No.
It sounds like a dog movie. Oh
No, that's coming up.
Was that Tom Hanks?
It's coming up. Oh no.
Okay, now we got a real winner next. Just so you guys know, in Starsky and Hutch, Will Ferrell has a dragon fetish.
Same.
Yeah, he actually that carried over from his real life.
Mm.
Not a lot of people don't know this. Adam McKay. That's why he recently left that's why he recently left his partnership with Will Ferrell, is because he found out he had a dragon fetish, and he was like, I am anti-fetishes. My name is Adam McKay, and I hate anyone with a fetish.
I am anti-horny.
Yep. That's why he made Holmes and Watson.
Abstinence all the way is what he says every day.
Mhm.
And that's why they broke up. And a lot of people think it's because of Holmes and Watson, but it wasn't. It was because of his dragon fetish.
Very sad.
And Will Ferrell is now suing.
Two friends from Brooklyn are forced to deliver mob money to Australia. Their misadventures begin when one of them places his red jacket on a blank while attempting to snap a picture. When the blank bounces off, they realize the mob money is in the jacket and are forced to give chase through the outback.
I'm gonna go with you can go first.
Wow or Ka-chow?
I'm gonna give this one a wow.
Okay. Wow or Ka-chow?
Ka-chow.
Okay. Wow or Ka-chow?
Hold on. What's your name?
Steve.
All right, Steve. All right, we can continue now. I'm gonna go with a hard Ka-chow on this one.
Unfortunately, no.
What did I say?
Okay.
Did I say wow?
This
Yeah,
show's
you said
about
wow.
me, boy.
This is the hit movie Kangaroo Jack.
Ah.
You said dog movie, and I thought you were gonna do Marley and Me.
No.
Oh, I forgot
there
I was
is
in that.
Yeah, the dog dies.
Ah,
So does
spoiler
Owen
alert.
Wilson,
Yeah.
but that's in real life.
I'm actually his ghost. I'm the ghost of Owen Wilson.
Ah. Owen Wilson.
The only thing I can tangibly touch is cocaine.
Not a bad life.
And this table, apparently.
Nah. The two things. This table is made out of cocaine.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Cocaine is the one thing that carries over to the afterlife.
It's true.
Good to know. The four nations of blank, 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 and blank lived in harmony until the blank nation declared war. A century later, there is still no end in sight to the destruction when a blank named blank discovers that he has the power to control the blank elements. He joins forces with blank, blank, and her brother blank to restore balance and harmony to their world. Is this a Ka-chow or a wow?
I'm gonna go with a wow.
Wow.
You know,
So stupid.
back in the day, there's this whole thing where everyone would be like, oh no, this movie, it sucks. You know, that was at the museum too. Battle of the Smithsonian. And I was in that.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say that's a hard Ka-chow for me.
Unfortunately, no. This was M. Night Shyamalan's magnum opus.
His
Avatar: The Last.
swan song.
Yeah, swan
He
song.
made nothing afterwards.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I may or may not have just bit my lip.
That's not good.
So I might be tasting blood pretty soon, but no,
Ghost blood.
that's a regular Wednesday night if you know what I mean. Up top alley.
Vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, this table's
Twilight.
What's going on with this table? This cocaine.
This table is
With
so
the help of
thick.
his best blank friend, a lovable blank named blank, helps his family adjust to their lives in Orange County, California. At least 2 of these movies have taken place in California. Although he is a loving life and living large in the OC, he is discovering that fitting in with his new pals at the blank is not always easy. Is this a ka-chow or a wow?
Alright, Steven.
I'm gonna go with a ka-chow, I think.
Hey, you can have my hair. You can
I'm
sell
gonna
that
go
on
with the
eBay.
ka-chow.
Ah, fine.
Okay, what are you gonna go with?
Can make
Alright.
$5.
You gonna break the streak here?
So back in the day.
Mhm.
You know, I've been in a lot of movies.
Mhm.
I wasn't paying attention enough to make any riffs on the things that my good friend Caleb just said,
Mhm.
and so I'm just gonna go with a wow on this one.
Unfortunately, no. This is the hit movie Marmaduke.
I was in Marmaduke.
Yeah, you were Marmaduke.
Ah!
Yep.
Oh no.
What a
That's-
movie. Almost franchise, probably.
I need to reevaluate my life.
Okay, so this is the last one.
The last
Alright.
one.
This-
It all comes down to this. This is make it or break it.
All right. Here it comes. Whoever's editing this might put in some suspenseful music right now, but there's also
maybe not.
just an equal.
Put in our house in the middle of our house, please.
All right.
A space-time vortex sucks scientist Rick Marshall, his assistant Holly, and a survivalist Will into a world populated by dinosaurs and painfully slow creatures called Sleestacks. With few resources at their disposal, Rick, Holly, and Will must rely on their only ally, a primitive named Chaka, to try to survive long enough to figure out a way back home. Is this a ka-chow or a wow?
I'm gonna go with the ka-chow, I think.
Wow.
Let the panel split.
I think that I'm gonna go with a wow.
He's actually right.
Ah!
Land of the Lost, Will Ferrell's magnum opus, with Danny McBride and Jorma Taccone.
Jordan.
I always forget about Land of the
Hey,
Lost.
could you show me what's in that cup?
It's wait.
Could you show me what's in that cup?
Baby!
I'm Owen Wilson.